Hey everybody, that's Rob.
That's Marcy.
And we are the Handmade
Harriells.
Harriells. Coming at you with a new little series that we're calling Sew and Tell, where I've sewn stuff and we...
Tell about it?
Yeah, he's got it. He's on it. Let's go.
She's punny.
We have a lot of questions to answer for you guys for a cup of sojo coming up, but we need to get our feet wet again because we took a little bit of a break.
Feet are dry.
Feet are very dry and very full of New York.
We love New York.
Sometimes it just doesn't love us back. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's not like New York married us as in a relationship of 25 plus years.
Kind of did.
Kind of did. So today we're going to show you 3 gowns that I made for 3 towns on a 3-night tour of Burt Bacharach, Dionne Warwick, and Hal David, accompanied by the inimitable, is that a good word?
Sounds good to me.
Invincible? Awesome? I'm wanting to say that he's awesome.
Maestroable
Ethan Iverson, who you saw in one of our earlier videos, T for 2.
True.
Yeah.
3 gowns, 3 towns, no frowns.
Nice. And no jacket for you. It was only dressy stuff for me. Here's why. I tried everything on in my closet, in my handmade closet, thinking I don't have to sew 3 gowns in 1 week. I don't have to. I have plenty of stuff. None of it fits anymore. Like none of it. This could be because A, I washed everything on hot without knowing it. Or B, other reasons.
B.
How dare you? I don't care if it's B, that's all right. We all get a little lush every now and then. What I want to show you first is this lush carry-on. That I got for this trip. This baby cost a couple of minutes. This was not an inexpensive piece of luggagery.
But
Yeah.
it's got a lifetime warranty.
And it kicked ass. Major.
Kicking luggage.
That's right. This fit like 3 weeks worth of stuff in 1 suitcase. Y'all, there's 4 maxi dresses in here, 2 jackets, my toiletries and makeup bag, my jewelry bag, which speaks to our current frame of mind.
Make sure they really could read that.
Yeah. It's got a little garment bag, some dirty laundry that's wrapped up in plastic that I still have to unpack.
So we should probably be honest about how long this has still been packed.
How long has it been packed? Time has no meaning anymore.
We got back about 3 weeks ago.
Was it 3 weeks ago?
I think so.
Well, it's wrapped up in plastic.
Almost a month
And
ago.
it's not like super dirty laundry. It's just like, you know, you were out on the road and you didn't have time to do laundry. Let's get to the gowns. How dare you? Gown number 1 in this convenient little zip-up pouch here. Y'all, there's 3 gowns in here. There's 3 gowns. Let's start with the pink, right? Because that was the first stop. This pink baby was the dress that you actually saw in T for 2. Chuck, can we cut to the runway portion of the Sew and Tell episode? Thank you, Chuck. Eagle-eyed amongst you might notice that this gown actually didn't look like this when we did the T for 2 video. That's because the bottom half of the gown in the T for 2 video was actually just faux.
Faux.
Yeah, it was just a safety pin. What are you doing? Are you examining my stitching?
I was a little bit.
What are you thinking about it?
I think it's fantastic.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know, this hemline is faced with some rayon seam binding. Honestly, the jacquard is so lofty and soft that that's not the right hem finish for this here dress.
What do we call the jacquard?
I think that we should have Rob tell us what we call a jacquard.
It's the Jean-Luc jacquard.
Yes, it is. So this one needs some fixing. This one needs a little TLC. But it suited the theater wonderfully, didn't it?
I thought it was great.
The little Mabel Tainter Theater in Menominee, Wisconsin, a little jewel box theater.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
And it was a really wonderful way to return to being on stage after, I mean, it was was 18 months
18 months.
of being away.
That's a long time.
I was
Not being on the stage.
so nervous. I would wake up in the middle of the night before each night, basically, at about 2 in the morning and go, why am I doing this?
Within 24 hours of
Yeah.
the last show, she's like, I miss it.
I wish we were doing more nights.
Exactly.
So I got over that,
Mm-hmm.
which is good because it's kind of what I do
Yeah.
besides sewing.
Kind of. Honestly, everywhere we went, people were wonderful.
Yeah, and vaccinated and caring about their fellow human being. I mean,
Novel.
novel. We hugged a lot of people, and every time we hugged a person, they started with, I'm vaccinated. At that point, I'd been singing for an hour and a half.
Hugging is life.
Hugging, yeah, babe, hugging is life. So I want that on a t-shirt.
Put it right here.
Hugging is life.
Or maybe just hug me.
You know, yes. Oh, okay, so this is a good time to tell you guys, you can get this little here guy that I designed for our Coffee Monster t-shirt, and his mouth will be empty. There's gonna be some sort of a area around us somewhere in this video where you can click on our shop. And right now there's only a couple things in it. There's this little guy, and there's these.
In case you really just want to drink out of some Harriells every morning.
Come drink with
I mean,
us.
who doesn't want to do that?
Be our drinking buddies.
I mean, this can handle whiskey and vodka just like it can coffee.
I mean, right now it's handling, I've just got some plain old water because it's late in the day and I don't want to be up tonight popping awake at 2 a.m. wondering why we're not on tour.
You're like ruining the illusion of the coffee sojo.
Oh, we were supposed to pretend like this was coffee the whole time?
I don't know.
Well, this isn't sojo, this is show and tell. This might be an outtake. The people of Menominee were marvelous. Marvelous Menominee. And that little town was so cute.
So cute.
I wanted to spend several days there, and next time we will.
Check out the pictures of the theater. Really beautiful, beautiful theater.
You can head to the blog to see static pictures of this dress and of the theater taken by my photographer right here, who is getting really good at what he does. He's good at everything he does, though. So. After Menominee, we headed to St. Paul, and that's where this wax prince baby came out. Blue, which as many people commented was a departure for me. And it was,
It
but
is.
look how nice it is.
I think it's gorgeous. The blue's great. She looks great in black as well, but she will never sew black.
I have some black material that I've earmarked for something.
Have you done anything with it?
I've earmarked it.
How long have you had it?
About a year.
About? How long have you had it?
Oh, that material. You mean the material that you picked out for me?
That's like a year and a half.
Oh, oops. I forgot about that material. Let's roll that B-roll, Chuck. The fun thing about all of these gowns, which you're about to see, is they are all based off of the same bodice. That's right. I just did a little bodice manipulation, a little pattern hackery to get different looks for each gown.
I like those words. Those are good words.
Do you like those words? A lot of people don't like to call it pattern hacking.
Why not?
They get very upset about it.
Why?
Because how dare you use the word hacking and pattern in the same sentence in reference to sewing?
Why?
No, really, it's like a big controversy.
What else are you going to call it if you're going to change the pattern and make it work for yourself better?
Pattern manipulation.
That sounds like, you know, you're going to be like very passive aggressive to the pattern and...
Yeah.
Oh, if that's what you want to do, pattern, that's fine. We should also say, we were in St. Paul, but the club was in Minneapolis.
Yeah. The club that we performed at that night was Crooners, and we were at the main stage.
Crooners in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
You know what? Rob plays the ukulele, and I tried to get him to come up on stage. I was like, he's my manager, and he was managing, and he wrote this wonderful contract, and I said, well, in the contract it says I get what I want, and I want you to play on stage with me.
It did not say that.
It didn't work. I didn't get him to do it.
You're the performer. I'm behind.
Holler in the comments if maybe you'd like to see during one of these here videos just a little ukulelean, just a little bit.
A ukulelean?
A ukulelean.
Ukulelean?
A ukulele.
Ukulelean.
A ukulele.
E.T. for ukulelean.
Oh my God, I just got ukulele. That's good. That's punny.
I need to write a little story about a ukulele that comes down
Yeah.
from outer space
Yeah.
and finds his song.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, that's copyrighted. Don't steal that because I'll do the artwork for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
The ukulele. Okay. We were there with some really excellent friends. Ethan's wife, Sarah, was there. And
A writer, a boxer,
Oh my gosh.
she's in everything. She's a
Yeah.
Renaissance woman.
Chef Jack and Catherine, truly amazing human beings.
We had a ton of people there from the channel and from the blog and from Instagram. Actually, at one point in the concert, I have many favorite songs in the concert, but one is Always Something There to Remind Me. And I got maybe 4 lines in and completely forgot the words. Like they just went flying merrily away.
It happens.
Yeah, and so I just stopped and I said, I forgot the words. And someone yells from the audience, "We love you, Una Baluna." Una Baluna is the name of the blog. It's where we first started all of this.
It's her alter ego.
Hoo-ha, yeah, my alter ego. It made me laugh. It gave me a good, say 2 minutes
What was the
to
great-
try to remember what the words were.
Back and forth with the audience.
Ethan
got in on it.
Joking.
Because that's the beauty of live theater.
Yeah.
Live concerts is it's a human being and there are no retakes.
No, and usually you try to cover it. You try to
Yeah, but if you
try
can't,
to make it up.
it's honest, it's real.
I mean,
and we've been missing that. So
yeah, we
it's
have
really
been
good to
missing
be
that.
back.
Yeah.
We give you as honest and real as we can with this, but still,
That's why I told you there's water in here.
we cut it out when I go,
Have fun, sound engineer. Y'all just saw a lot of peaches.
our sound engineer in
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Yeah. Cassidy.
We gotta say thank
Yeah.
you to Cassidy because
Yeah.
he gave us so many tips to take on the road
Yeah.
As we go and continue this fun adventure we're on.
And he's a singer and a musician as
Yeah.
well. He has an awesome band called Me Me Me. I'm going to link them below so you can
Yeah.
go check them out because I've been listening to their music
They're
a lot.
they're really great.
A lot.
Check them out.
Okay, the third and final gown.
Mm-hmm.
This was supposed to be like not the
piece de resistance.
that one. I was going to say the penultimate, but that's not. This was the penultimate
That's the
because the
penultimate,
second
yes.
to the ultimate. That's right. Kidneys.
Kidneys. She stole my joke.
I'm sorry. You want to do it again? That's right.
Kidneys.
See, his delivery was really just spot on. I should mention where these fabrics came from. The first one, the pink Jean-Luc Jacquard, was actually from a failed collaboration, so I'm not going to mention where that one came from. Because we're all about positivity around here, and I'm not going to mention negative things.
That felt very positive.
Did it feel like pattern manipulation?
A little bit.
The second gown is wax print from House of Mami Wata. You know how much I love House of Mami Wata.
Yeah, I know you love her.
The third gown is a gorgeous taffeta from my girl Sherry at the Nina Ramel fabric box. This one, I didn't treat her right.
In what way?
I didn't treat her right because I was slam sewing 3 gowns in 1 week and some seams suffered for it. This princess, or as Rob likes to call it, a
Prince X.
That's right,
Seam?
Prince X seam, because it can be for anybody.
Right.
It suffered from a little, really just forceful clipping and notching. I forgot that this taffeta frays very easily, and I probably shouldn't have notched the hell out of that there Prince X
Hell no.
seam. Hell no. You couldn't really tell from the stage. Could you tell from the stage?
Oh, God, no.
Because our third venue was in North Carolina in Pinehurst at the Bradshaw Performing Arts Theater.
Joe, who's running BPAC right
Yeah.
now, just was amazing.
Yeah.
Treated us so well, took care of everything.
And is also a craftsman, I found out later.
Yeah?
If he had told me while we had been there, I would have been like, I need to buy a couple charcuterie boards from you. There, he maybe it's called hew, I don't know, hand hewn. I'm coming up with a lot of words during this that I'm not quite sure of the meaning of, so I hope you take my intention.
Own them.
Just own them.
Yeah.
Hand hewn charcuterie boards, gorgeous stuff. That was a big house.
Big house.
That was a big house, so I hoped that the lights would do me good. But as you're about to see in the B-roll, there's a little pulling. Let's roll that.
Oh, pulling.
A little pulling. But I might go in and try to fix her. This again is the same princess seamed bodice. I just added a little fold over to give it a little different visual interest. And again, I went with a slit, like with the wax print dress. The second night we were performing in Minneapolis, I got to Trains and Boats and Planes, and suddenly by the end of the song, I was crying, and I'm not one of those people, A, that likes crying, or B, that can cry and sing at the same time. I don't know how people do that, because my throat just closes clean up. Most of these songs are actually sad, even though they appear to be happy.
That's the beautiful, it's the juxtaposition between this beautiful lyrical melody and these sad lyrics.
Really sad.
I mean, Hal David just truly, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it reminded me of people we lost. It reminded me of my grandmother losing my Nan. And I lost her years ago,
It doesn't matter.
like 15 years ago. It doesn't matter. And then I started thinking about all the people that we've lost during these 18 months and how overwhelmingly sad it has been for people, for us, for everybody. But at the same time, when I was singing those same songs in North Carolina, it reminded me about the people that we've gained through all of this. The reason that we were in Pinehurst, North Carolina, is because we've developed some pen pals.
Yeah, but they're much more than pen pals. They're just pals right now.
They started off as pen pals, and now they're very dear friends.
Emmett and Mary Logan.
Emmett and Mary.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's just an amazing thing to go somewhere and to feel a kinship immediately with folks all over the country.
We met so many people from doing this. Blew our minds.
I don't even remember everybody's names.
No.
If you were there at any of these shows, please say hello in the comments.
Please.
Because everybody was amazing
Yeah.
and so loving and had wonderful things to say about this, which
is shocking to us in a really beautiful way.
yeah, it's really great.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
very,
you.
very much.
Yeah. We hope that you're doing well wherever you are. We hope that when we get to go back out on the road again, we get to meet more of you or hug you again if we've already met you. Because, listen, if you're watching, if you're commenting, if you're just smiling and not saying anything, you're our friends. Friends, have a good Tuesday.
Whatever day it is.
Might be Wednesday.
Indeed.
Could be Sunday.
Could be.
Peace out.
Emphasis on peace.
Yeah, baby. That's good, good water.
Vodka.
Well, it's been a minute since we've sat here with a cup of Joe, hasn't it? It's been a long Hey everybody, that's Rob.
Marcy.
Did I press record?